Hey everybody, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and I had so much fun flying up the Suez Canal that tonight we're going to check out the Panama Canal. Much shorter, which is right away something that's very interesting about the two canals. This one is like 75 kilometers. It's crazy how short it actually is. This whole flight is less than 50, even with a big dog leg in it. So much shorter, but arguably more important of a canal globally. So it'll be cool to see what it looks like from the air. I have not done this yet. I peeked at the Suez Canal before we did it, but we are on the ground at Takeoff International, which is actually not in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's the larger airport in Panama, Panama City, and it was not included in the sim. That is a pretty nice little turnaround right there. So this is a downloaded airport, which is kind of cool. Also comes with a few buildings and bridges in downtown Panama, which we'll check out as we fly to the western mouth of the canal, and then we'll be flying northeast. I thought it was interesting that this airport was not included in the simulator. It seems kind of weird. It's a big hub, and they just did not have it on there. But I want to keep doing this, so if you guys have any suggestions on locations in the world that we can go sightsee in the simulator, the Suez Canal, Panama Canal, obviously were kind of born from the Ever Given disaster, whatever you want to call that thing. But anything that's how did I put it before? I want to look at famous world locations that we may not always see in context. And I mean, it can be anything from, I don't even know where I'm taxiing to. Whatever this is, we're going to take off from it. But anything like this that's, an engineering marvel, natural wonder, anything like that. I want to try to check out more of these because it's kind of it's a fun way to use this simulator for sure. Okay, so we're gonna take off here, hang a right, go along the coast, Panama City, and then the canal is right there, and we'll be able to check out the locks and the lake, man-made lake there, and get a feel for what the Panama Canal looks like. Is my tail already up? I haven't even... Yeah, it is. I have it trimmed perfectly, so it's just... I could do this all day right here, right with this power setting. That's awesome. Alright, here we go. Let's go fly. We'll fly over this terminal as well, because this whole airport was all custom done. And you can see the size of it and how weird it is that an airport this size just was not even included. If you go into if you don't download this and go to this location, you can actually see that they tried to cover up the airport. It honestly looks like the airport was covered up, which is very, very strange, but cool looking modern terminal, lots of parking. Big ass airport though, right? And for it to just be completely missing, kind of makes it tough for us to complain that our respective home airports don't have the right size tower. Yeah, well, Panama City's airport isn't even there. Yeah, it's a cool. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a big, commercial airport, which is not the kind of flying that I'm into in the simulator. But if you're doing like long haul stuff, dude, Panama City is absolutely a cool location, you know, international location to fly to. Why not have it? Shinari, thank you very much, man, for dropping in, and it's my pleasure, dude. Hope everything's going well, and you're welcome. Panzer, welcome. Happy Tuesday. It's trash day here. I like to call Tuesday, just refer to it as trash day. Tweaked, welcome aboard. So we've got the shipping mod in the simulator in general on here. So we've got increased ship traffic, and you know that helps. I don't know how much the added scenery for Panama City here helps with that, but it definitely seems like there's more shipping activity than usual. That's why they forgot it, because it's alien military base. That's a theory, Brian. So the airport mod also includes some buildings downtown here, which is cool, because I'm assuming, based off what I'm seeing here scenery-wise, it's not very high resolution, so the photogrammetry, or however you say that, is probably not happening in Panama. But this is a big-ass city, man. Big-ass city. I think I was surprised at the Suez Canal, how canal it was, if that makes any sense. Like, it is a fully man-made, like, straight-on canal. This is very short. The amount of, you know, the portions of it that is an actual canal. What's really a better way to call this are the Panama locks. The lake that the locks feed into, you know, the canal the lock feeds into, is a man-made lake. They dammed a river, the river flooded, and then they connected the river on each side to the ocean by a series of locks. I think there are 3 locks. There's a new lock and an old lock that had varying width constraints. So the old locks had, I think it was 100 meters. The new one is more than that. I don't know. I should not be doing statistics like that. But anyway, what's up, Iowa? So it is equally as interesting looking if you just think of Panama Canal. Whereas Suez is just a canal. There's no locks. It's river water. It's cut through the actual terrain. This is very different functionally, and you know, just watching a couple of videos, it's cool to, you know, you can learn that without having flown on Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is fine. But you have, you know, going into that, I now will be looking out for that. So it's going to look a lot different than Suez did. This is this bridge right here, I believe, is an add-on for the airport mod. So that's cool. Cool looking buildings here. Is it? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yes, I can't play that B Squad, but yeah, thank you for allowing everybody to. Panama. So this is coming up to the mouth of the canal, and we're going to have this series of locks here, and another addition to the sim is a bridge, and I don't know on which side the bridge is. We'll see it. Are they that sensitive? can't even karaoke. Horribly off key. All right, so I'm wondering if this is some kind of ported scenery from an older sim, because it definitely looks like from the satellite images that those are accurate buildings, but we might not have the data here. All right, we have this awesome. Look at that. Hey, let's just go around this peninsula. Look at that. That is so weird. That bridge that just goes out into the ocean and then comes back. Weird. Look at that. What are you doing? That is super funny. We already saw something new. Check that out. That just completely ruined everyone's view of the ocean. So weird. So that looks like another little bridge out there. Very interesting. Okay, I need to make sure that this inlet is the right one. I think it is. So that's Cinta Costiera, and that is the Italian pronunciation. Holy crap. Cinta Costiera. That is actually there. That is really funny, that little ring road. Okay, so then we're gonna go into the port of Panama right here, and port of Balboa, and that is gonna bring us into the actual canal itself. So here's the port entrance right here, and we can see off in the distance there the actual locks. And let's see how they handle the height discrepancy. So the lake, the man-made lake, is like over 80 feet higher than the ocean level. Obviously, the ocean's got tides, but so I don't know what that 80 feet, if that's lowest, highest, medium. But 80 feet, regardless, give or take, is quite a ways up to get some of these huge ships. Growing up in Seattle, we had a lock system going into Lake Union, Lake Washington from the Puget Sound. So I've actually been in locks a number of times, and it's really, really cool. It's a very trippy, crazy sensation to be lifted up in a boat that high up. It's really crazy. And here it is. So this is essentially the really only canal part of the canal. So dead ahead is the new canal, and then to the right here is the older, narrower canal. And looks like we've got some boats queued up here. And that's pretty much it. Like once you're out of this portion, it's right into the flooded lake, and then you're just navigating the flooded lake to the other lock. Simviator, you're from Buffalo, and when I was in middle school, we took a field trip to the Erie Canal. Oh yeah, sweet. Yeah, it's very weird when you see just like massive bodies of water with different water levels. It's pretty crazy. Okay, so yeah, it looks like they just ramp the water up. There's not really any structural. Yeah, Brian, I didn't even look at the chart, but yeah, for sure these are probably going to be pretty protected.
Hello. Hi.
I mean, yeah, who knows whatever you know, aviation rules they have in Panama. But yeah, I would imagine that there'll be some TFR, some restriction on this for sure. Maverick, thank you very much for following. Welcome. Yeah, so that's the new canal, or the new lock, and then here is the old one, and it actually looks like the old one is a little bit clear. That is very cool. And dude, look at how much smaller that is too. That's really fun. So there's 3 actual lock chambers that you go through. Well, 2 closed ones, I guess. Maybe the new one had 3 separate ones, or is it first, second, and then third is the water level? That must be it. Applied to become a pilot for Endeavor Air. Finish up education with Purdue this year. Awesome, man. Well, congratulations, Maverick. Welcome aboard. You're in the right spot if you have a burgeoning aviation career, and I would highly recommend joining the Discord and doing a little networking in there as well. There's a lot of current airline pilots and CFIs, jet pilots of all kinds. So definitely join the Discord and ask as many questions as you can think of. Wow, that's pretty cool. It's not like a little bit messy terrain-wise and scenery-wise, but that's not bad. Overall, that is not bad, and it really is cool to see that. God, I like that a lot. This is fun. So guys, please, like, let me know if you have any other suggestions, and we can talk about it off stream in the Discord too. You know, what some good options are to fly and explore. If you're watching this on YouTube, comment section's always good. To the sky, going up for a lesson tomorrow. That's awesome, dude. Keep racking them up. I have been without flight time for way too long, and I am planning on getting back in the air, not this weekend, but the next weekend. And oh my god, I can't wait. It's been some administrative hang-ups and scheduling hang-ups, so I am dying for some adventures. Yeah, Brian, low and slow is definitely the right way to do it. We could probably do something a little bit better in terms of visibility, maybe, but I think this is a great plane to do it in for sure. Chernobyl's a great call, man. That's a really good idea. So this seems like it is just like an tributary of the lake, or an artery of the lake coming out. I can't tell if this is actually man-made or dug out. I doubt that it is, actually. It doesn't look like it is, but it is pretty narrow and pretty windy. It's definitely not as narrow. Well, maybe it is as narrow as Suez, but that one is just dead straight too. Yeah, well, cities aren't necessarily what I want to check out. I mean, cities are cool, but I think there's a lot more like relative experience with cities. It's stuff like this that's kind of focused on a particular thing, whether it's, you know, like we did Mount Rushmore. Like Rushmore is a great example of something that you see pictures like all the freaking time of just Mount Rushmore, but there's really no context of where it's at, where it's in relation to the terrain, how big it is, all that kind of stuff. Those are the things that I'm kind of more interested in, are like particular, particular locations. So. Oh, nice, man! You're at Van Nuys, huh? Welcome aboard, Captain Rack. You are amongst a lot of SoCal pilots, and same with you, Captain Rack. Here's a Discord link, and we have a lot of local pilots. I'm based out of John Wayne, and we are in the very early stages of planning the second annual 4LE fly-in, and it'd be cool if as many of you can go as possible. Nice. Yeah, dude, the special flight rules are so fun. You are going to love that. Yeah, you're going to love the special flight rules. Do that thing all the time, and it's really, really fun. Too many SoCal pilots. Yeah. Free Chernobyl scenery. That would be cool. Yeah, dude, as long as you touch the ground, you've been there. Yeah, so all this is flooded. You can, it looks like it's flooded. That's super cool. Yeah, this is the default Savage Cub, which I really like. The flight would start at San Luis Obispo. Yeah, dude, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, we get a A300 as well at John Wayne. That thing's huge, absolutely huge. It comes in empty to us, so it lands. I don't know where it. I think it comes from Memphis, I want to say. But yeah, it lands pretty empty. So it comes in. It looks very weird because VREF is so low when it does come in, and it stops. We've seen it stop. Like, I don't think he hit hotel, but it was like he could have hit hotel, I think. Very cool. The color of the river is changing now with all that sediment. Yeah, I like it, Brian, and it's going to, the flight that we're going to do afterwards will be very different, but I like sprinkling this kind of stuff in. It's very cool and relaxing. Captain Rack, how many hours are you at right now? Pretty early in the training. Oh yeah, real new. Got it. Got it. Well, you're doing the right thing by, honestly, by watching Twitch stream. This is a little bit different, this flight in particular, but the next flight that we're going to do will be with ATC and general aviation, kind of more proper flying. So That's what I did when I was first starting out. I watched, you know, a lot of streams with Pilot Edge, and it helped accelerate my learning a lot. Got it. Nice one. Sweet. Yeah, this is crazy. So very obviously, just the scenery is different than Suez. We've got a lot of trees, jungle area, but just the fact that it is so messy. This canal is so messy. Having a harbor master on board to do this trip has to be absolutely critical, because it is not clear. I mean, they're obviously, just like pilots, they're planning for it, so it's probably going to be a little bit easier, but just as somebody flying over it, it is not clear which direction you got to go. Yeah, GP. Well, just like, I mean, the same with us as pilots. You know, yeah, we have GPS, but we also know where, know what the route is. GPS is only good if you know where you're going. Oh, that looks awesome. The color of that lake looks really cool. What the heck is that? Is that a sunken boat? It kind of looks like a submerged boat. Whoops. Whoopsie. Captain Rack, how old are you now? Are you over 18 or over? Yeah, that didn't look like a buoy. That looked like it was like the superstructure popping out of a ship. It's really fun. All right, we're about to head into the biggest part. Oh, I can see that that add-on bridge. That is cool. Oh, got it. Okay. Got it. All right, never mind. Continue on with that sound. I absolutely was going to, because that is the way that you learn. But not yet. Dude, this is a narrow spot right here. That is definitely threading the needle to come through there. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, get that solo endorsement and show Mr. Keith, and he'll be good to go. Yeah, it's really crazy. And this lake, this like flooded man-made lake here is pretty big. I mean, you can see easily one end of the country to another. I mean, this is literally a cross-country flight. Super hazardous. As a boat, not as a plane. As a boat. All these little islands here. That's crazy. So there's a river that I think the mouth of it is... Oh, actually, no, I take that back. That might be the river that goes up there. So it was... The river was dammed up somewhere over there, and that blocked it up. I believe is how it happened. I don't know. I shouldn't speak for that, but they dammed the river up and flooded this whole area. This is crazy, man. So different from Suez. Oh, okay, so there's the locks. Okay, there's the other locks. Yeah, this is crazy. So I'm assuming that the ships are going to come around to the left side of this little cluster of islands here. Wow, this is super cool. That's it. I mean, that you can just see where Panama City is, and there is the Atlantic. Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean. That is freaking wild. Alright, yeah, this scenery looks a little bit muddier. Not terrible. Yeah, so that looks like that may be the old locks there, and this looks like it's the new one. All right, man.
176, turn right, hotel, contact ground. See ya.
Right at hotel, contact the ground. See ya.
Peace out, man. That is the Panama Canal. That's it. I mean, we're going slow as hell, too.
Hi.
And this is still not a very long flight. What's up, Endless Glory? Just flew Fullerton to Reno in a VTOL. Dude, that's freaking sweet, man. That is sweet. Yeah, Rack, those are from the real plane, though. Our friend is in the John Wayne. Our friend is a tower controller at John Wayne, and this is from him.
That's 176, turn right, hotel, contact ground. See ya.
Right at hotel, contact the ground. See ya.
It's all real. Look at that. Okay, so yeah, that is definitely the old locks, and it looks like they're drained or working on it or something right there. And that is clearly the new locks. What's up, CBG? Yeah, John Wayne is just one of the best airports ever, especially in the region. Yeah, they're ripping that thing apart, at least at the time. As you can see, the locks, the actual doors from the locks. That's awesome. That is really cool. That would be a nice. I mean, that one looks pretty good. I think they could do, if someone went in there and did some stuff by hand, that would be awesome. But it's cool that they have the ships in there. This is that add-on bridge that I just downloaded, and that is a pretty freaking cool looking bridge. Yeah, it's like mandatory here, Havoc. It's freaking hilarious. The ones that, I mean, we've caught most of them on camera, obviously, but there have been a few that were really good. Julia had a really good one when she was on the radio. She dropped a "see ya." She's got headphones on, so she can't hear me. But that is awesome. Great job on that bridge. Very cool. All right, now where am I landing at? That's the other part of this flight, is we got to land somewhere, and that concludes our tour of the Panama Canal. What do you guys think of that? Pretty sweet. I think there is an airport somewhere over here. We're gonna go to Pacific Northwest and hop back in the Arrow and head down the coast. Flight terminated at Fairways, and we're going to continue from there. Where shit is. Alright, where's this friggin' airport? Oh, that looks kind of airporty. There, yeah. It's very airportish. Stole this sucker. Man, look at how industrial this little town is. Oh. How much of the stuff that we buy has flown right through that inlet, or, you know, floated down that inlet. Have I ever been told to do a 360 for spacing on your final in real life or in the sim? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, dude, if you're in, at John Wayne, you get absolutely everything. Any and everything is possible when you're in the pattern at John Wayne, so yeah. I accidentally clicked the brake. So the brakes might be on, which would be really bad. Would be less than ideal to end this lovely little tour on our nose. Okay, cool. did not have the brakes on. Sweet. Yeah, I mean, this is obviously just a really basic airport, but that was a cool little approach. I'm assuming that... Oh, is it just all flat? I think it's just all flat. Yeah, that's a taxi back. Okay, I see it. I see where we're going. We're just going to pretend like this is an unpowered field and we're all alone. I just really don't feel like taxiing. Well, at least it's here. Right, Panama? At least it is here. Okay, well, I really like the Chernobyl idea. That, I think, is a really good next place to go. That's how to taxi a tailwheel right there. Hell yeah. Sweet. Okay. That is the Panama Canal. I freaking love that.